We visited the Recycled Teens group at Millennium House in Walthamstow and did some reminiscence workshops based on their experiences of William Morris House. We looked through historic books and shared memories, laughter and cups of tea. We then sent 3 of our reporters to record their stories.
Good afternoon, my name is Tommy. I'm a local resident. I'm a friend of Lloyd's Park. Got to hear about the council's plans to close William Morris Gallery.
What was your role in helping keep the gallery open?
A lot of us all got together and we organised campaigns and lobbied the council and lots of other things. Thankfully, after a few years of campaigning, we succeeded in keeping William Morris Gallery, and then we got some lottery funds to do it up to what it is today. Elder people should come and visit, and it's a very important part of Waltham Forest history.
Hello, my name is Sue. I love William Morris. You've been there so many times.
Was there a special item that caught your eye at the gallery?
Was the actual workings out of the actual drawings that were on the wall in big frames, or like showing you how that was made. That piece of furniture more so. Like. No, so actually my father was a carpenter as well, so of course that's what made me like going, because you couldn't do it all in one day anyway. I don't think you can. You go back and you find different things each time you go.
Hello, my name is Joan Taylor.
Can you tell us how you remember Lloyd Park?
They used to have a little tea hut, and beside the tea hut was changing rooms for the children to put their swimming gear on. And there used to be a sand pit, and you could hire deck chairs, and there was a small amount of water there. It used to get crowded in the summer. It was like a little seaside resort. I went last week to the park and saw the changes, which I thought were wonderful.
My name is Betty Millard, and quite a few years ago I done a City and Guilds needlework course, patchwork and design. Our final piece of work was to make a quilt. There was about 14 of us, and we went to William Morris Gallery, and it was decided that it would be on the arts and crafts movement. We could pick what we liked, and I decided that I'd make a quilt which is called a topper, which is only 5 by 5 foot. The middle of the quilt is magnolias. I decided that the leaves around the edge would mirror mainly William Morris's work.
Oh, hello, my name is Florrie. My first memory of the William Morris, is it called a gallery now? Yeah, the William Morris Gallery, which it wasn't then, it was a clinic. I expect the other ladies have told you this. I used to go up there for eyesight checks and teeth and nits and fleas if you were sent by the school.
Did you have fun when you went to Lloyd Park?
Lloyd's Park was my playground really, because when your mothers wanted to get rid of you, you just went to Lloyd's Park. Mothers came with us sometimes, usually when fathers were on night work and needed to get their sleep during the day. So mothers used to get together and get all us kids together, and we'd go up there with a picnic. There wasn't a cafe or anything there at that time like there is now. There was only a couple of swings and one of the old-fashioned slides which I fell off of.
My name is Pat Lawler. I've lived in Walthamstow all my life. William Morris has had a subconscious effect on me, and the art of it, the colours and the patterns that I chose through my life without realising were very much William Morris. I've looked back on the things I had, you know, from when I first got married, curtains and covers and different things like that, and without knowing it, it was definitely William Morris. So, you know, it's been an interesting thing, really. It shows that things do have a big effect on you.
What aspects of William Morris's work do you like best?
And when I went through old poetry books and that William Morris, a poet, came up too, I found that was interesting. And the things about Red House and where all the other places he'd lived, because really his time in Walthamstow was quite short. And the poem I liked was, I think, 3 red roses across the moon.
My name's Edie. I used to go to Wood Street Infant School. So my first time of going to the William Morris house was when the dentist came and said I needed fillings in my teeth. I didn't even know where the house was because we didn't have enough money to go on bus or tram rides. So I'd never been to the house before, and when I went, the dental chair was put on the first floor inside the front door, straight in front of the front door, looking out of the windows onto the gardens. So when the dentist came in and put this huge piece of rubber to keep my mouth open, and then he had a look round and did his business with his drill, and I'm looking out the window at the flowers all the time. So when once I knew about the house and the park, Lloyd Park, I told my brothers and sisters, and so we used to go there and take picnics there after that, but I didn't like going into the house.
Can you tell us how you remember the gardens?
The gardens were always beautiful, and in the front park nearest to the house, at the back of the house, the beds were always beautiful tulips, and then it got, as the year went through, it went to the winter flowers and then just the trees and that. But also there was a fish pond just inside the gate, and it had a little fountain in it, and there was always loads of goldfish in there.
How different is the house now from how you remember it?
Well, now that it's a museum, it's quite a lot different. I didn't recognise, when I walked in, when I first went into it as a museum, I was expecting to walk into the room that I'd sat in as a dentist, at the dentist. But it's very interesting now, because now we know all about William Morris, going all round, walking round and seeing everything that he's done. And as well as that, we've had William Morris wallpaper on our walls and never even knew it.